this is a monetary policy which we're seeing at least since the summer of this year, which is very straightforward, which makes a whole lot of sense. What we have been seeing, I think, is a three-phase monetary policy. The first phase was a phase of denial, a phase of delay. Not much was happening, and everybody was saying this is temporary. The second phase, which at the latest started in the summer of this year, is a phase of determination, 2 hikes at 75 basis points. Now, I think we're starting in a third phase, which is a phase of moderation. So we will see further hikes. We see them less pronounced as in the past, but it's continuing. So this is a very predictable, very clear path forward. And let's don't forget, after 2 hikes of 75 basis points, we tend to think that a 50 basis point hike is a small one. That's not the case. A 50 basis point hike is a significant hike. So this will continue into the next year, as President Lagarde said, and it's very predictable and very clear and very straightforward. And I think the Germans are quite assured, as you ask.
Yeah, I can see that. But Andreas, you know better than I do, because we've all seen this picture a couple of times, from the stage of denial to trepidation to moderation. I'm worried there's a fourth phase, and that is fragmentation in the will, in the commitment, because as we know, as those rates pick up on the sovereign bonds and the refinancing commitments become more strenuous in 2023 and beyond, we're also going to get the market speculators thinking, OK, we'll just test the commitment here to push those yields higher, to push interest rates higher. Do you think there could be fragmentation, though, in central bankers going forward?
I don't think so. At least that's not what I see. What I hear from the discussions in the Governing Council is that there is not a lot of national debate, but a lot of European and Eurozone debate. And everybody is interested in the same goal. When President Lagarde said yesterday, some wanted a little bit more and some wanted a little bit less, but that's normal. And the situation is quite different across the Eurozone. You have some Baltic states with inflation rates of around 20%, and you have other states, member states, who have less. So the economies are differing, and there's always got to be some degree of fragmentation. But I'm not worried. I think that the Governing Council is going together and into the same direction, and I'm not worried about this fragmentation, at least not for the next 2 or 3 monetary policy meetings.
And yet, Andreas, we've just had from your old shop, the Bundesbank as well, a contraction in the German economy of 0.5% in 2023, compared with the forecast in June of 2.4% growth. We don't need too many more of those downticks on growth estimates and recession estimates in order to potentially see some saying, look, stop the hiking. Do you believe that the risks of an overshoot on hiking are clear and present?
Well, that's the essential question right now, because up to now, the ECB is very much on the course, and it has not reached what it's called the neutral rate. So what does and nobody really knows where this neutral rate actually is, but I can tell you it is in sight. We haven't reached it yet, but it is in sight. The real question is, will there be an overshooting, which will then be a burden on the Eurozone economy, or will the central banker stop there? I simply don't know. But having listened to Christine Lagarde yesterday, when she was very clear, very, very clear in a hawkish tone, that there will be more interest rate hikes to come, not at a 75 basis point size, but at a 50 basis point size, I am expecting at least 2 more 50 basis point hikes to come next year. And let's don't trick ourselves. Nobody likes these revisions in the growth numbers, of course, and nobody likes to see revisions up in the inflation numbers, which we also saw yesterday from the ECB. But there is no quick fix to the inflation situation. To get to the 2% target is quite a far journey from where we are right now, and we have to see that. And to take inflation lightly, complacency, so to say, is the worst thing you can do in this situation. So there is still a far journey. There's no quick fix, and it will take some more determination and moderation to get there and reach the target in 2025, according to the ECB staff's forecasts.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.